So hello, welcome to Maypole version 3 for Farm Sim 19. Just help if you pull that up, doesn't it, and change gear, go that way. Need to take all of this and put it in the sheds because, well, as you can see, the farm's now got the 17 look. Really? And then save the game and get the XML file, because then this will all be updated, and I'll give a quick tour in the minute. Just those who've played the 17 though will know the layout. I haven't got the doors and gates in yet. That will all come in due course, but this, well, if I go here and no, that one yet. There, and there we go. We now have cows in the pasture, a working pasture. So for people who are thinking it can't be done, it can be done. Just as Giant said, it requires a lot more work, but it can be done. And well, definitely it's took me all day to get it to work, but we got there in the end. Well, I say all day, I actually had breaks here and there as well because of going to the in-laws and that, and then dinner and, you know, the normal, and racing, of course. Have to take a break, but yeah, it's nice to see 19 with an actual cow pasture, let's put it that way. And this is not going to be out for some time. When Seasons is out and in a very much what they consider stable position, then work on getting this map out, or this version of the map out will start. But until then, this is in-house testing only. It's not got Seasons built into it because obviously Seasons isn't available for anybody other than Realism Modding and people that they have entrusted to test. But as soon as Seasons is out, it'll be put into this map, and then we'll test it, and then once we're happy that it's in a good place, it will be released. But like I said, that's a ways, got a while before that will happen. A good few months at least, probably more like 6 months. I'm not going to put realism into a definite release date, but I'm thinking minimum of at least 2 or 3 months minimum before we get any. Do you want to let go? Thank you. Before we get any news on maybe a possible release or an actual release. But I'll wait. I'm happy to wait for it. You know, it's if I want to play seasons, I can go into 17 and do so. And believe me, I have contemplated on doing it. Which you do realise that this will also mean once I'm done with Maypole and everything's working and tested and working in this version of Maypole, it'll be over to Riverview, and that will be updated as well to so there is that. I haven't updated the XML file to have so you can have more than 250 cows in this pasture. I probably will. I'll probably update it so you can have 400, something like that. The other thing that I need to watch out for is cows that are floating above the ground, because the way that the nav mesh is done now, it seems to all be working fine. I mean, the cows seem to be walking on the ground perfectly, and these sheds ported over nicely. Ooh, we're having a bouncing pallet. I was going to actually have a lazy day and not stream today, but I saw after I got this done, it was like, well, even if I only stream of getting the vehicles in place, then I need something to keep me out of the editor, and streaming will definitely keep me out of the editor. Well, it has done so far anyway. So there's that. Right, that's everything from there, isn't it? So maybe a good idea would be to put them there. Because I know that there's a bucket and everything somewhere here. Yep, there it is. And let's take the fertilizer spreader. And put that in one of the sheds back here. Yep, it's tight, definitely tight, good to see. So guess here would be a good place to put this. Yep, I can go there for definite and go and get the bale spikes, and then and bring in the plough, I guess. And as soon as gates are working and everything, or I've got gates in that working order, you won't be able to just drive into sheds like that, or that shed anyway. Let's drop this in here. And park the JD up, because that tractor's in its its space then. That's that can go there. And not that one. Let's go and take this. And we'll take we'll take both of these, the cultivator and the seeder, back to the farm. May as well. Yeah, definitely having this equipment changes your perspective on vehicles that you would use around this map. It's good. I needed that tractor, I needed that trailer, didn't I? Jeez. Now for the biggest piece of equipment. I hope we're going to go underneath this shed, come to think of it. In fact, are we even going to get through the shed? Oh, we got... okay. Plenty of room. And... let's... oh, yep. Drive control does help. Not going to work in there, is it? Not really. Okay, well, now if you want to go and do silage, we can put this into here, I think. Don't worry about the trees coming through the building back there, that will change. Let's take you, and now let's go and hang on, before we do that, let's take a save. There's one save, we'll double save, and we'll take a copy of that. Vehicles XML file, copy, that'll do. Now we'll go, because I need that to be able to put, so the starting equipment will be where it is right now. Obviously I have the trailer to move, but it's one thing as opposed to all of that stuff. I can take a second one in the minute, but it's just in case I forget, because I have a tendency to do that. It's so I can test the silo, make sure that the silo is working, it's in the correct place. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That could do with coming down a bit, couldn't it? Right, so inside the silo there's 10,057, and it's going back in, no problems. Good. So that trigger just needs to come down. Kind of deceiving because the trigger's literally huge. I don't need to test cell points out because cell points I know function. Right. Let's find you a home then, trailer. Probably here actually. Be a decent place. Actually no, I know where I'll put the trailer. Right by the seed and fertilizer pallets, because then this tractor can sit there as well. That way you know, it's easy for people to see what you've got straight out the bat, because they can tab to the vehicle and go, and you've got this here and you've got that there and you've got them there. That will do in there. Go into this view, it's a lot easier to back up then. That will do. And get stuck in the trailer. Right, now we'll take that second save and we'll go and grab it. So now that we've got that's all out of the way, we can take a small tour. So FS17 layout, you know, it's you enter the farm through the silo. To your right you've got the lime station. Just round the corner you'll have the water tank. This will end up having bales in it. These trees will end up being turned or changed for trees that won't clip through the sheds like this. But you'll start off with some bales here, not many. You'll probably start off with 40 to 60 cows, something like that. Plenty of storage. Now all of these little pathways will make sense as to why they're the way they are. This will all change because, well, here this was blocked off. This will become, the BGA will be here. So the BGA will be over this side because this gets pushed back a little bit into this field. It's meant to be back here. And the BGA will be down here. And the slurry will be up here. Probably just a bit further back than normal. But you've got your silage clamp here. That needs to go. Some grass. This needs to be tested. Doesn't say anything about percentage of compaction, which makes me think it isn't working. But then I don't know if the default ones it does that. You will be given fields on your startup because you'll have cows to contend with now. Let's see what else. You've seen all the starting equipment. No golden nuggets on this one, so you will have starting equipment. This will obviously end up becoming your repair facility as it was, and you'll have your trigger in here and your trigger, your interactive trigger in here, and then you'll have your actual trigger out here with all the stuff that you use inside there. When gates are in, then you'll see the gates in place, but apart from that, the farm's exactly the same. Nothing really different, just toggle. No, you don't want to do that, because that's not how you spell it, is it? It's toggle. No. Damn. I was trying to cheat in GS toggle. Okay. No? Really? The hell? Cloud fix, really? We will get there in the end, but maybe if we delete that. Why aren't you allowing me to tap through them all? That's better. Set toggle flight there. Damn. So if we do that, and then we can go up. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Looks more like a farm now. You see, that's what I miss, is that. I'm glad I can still do it, but I do miss it. I think giants need to change their animal pastures and make it so instead of having all four sides that have an interaction zone on them, that there's, you know, multiple different types of structures that they can give you. I know mods will come in handy on that point, and there's one mod in particular that's nicely done, but I still prefer an actual dedicated farm layout. And it's simple in its design, but it's how it works. Slurry pit's gotta be updated as well, because it's J, isn't it? Because the texture, which is there floating, I've got to port in the original texture, and then I've got to set the min-max for all of the various things like this, and the straw inside there, and this feeding trough. Other than that, yeah, other than that, there's not really much else to be done. But you melt point will be here. This could very well change. Those could end up being moved away, and there could be a tank being put in its place, and then those just scattered around the tank. We'll see. It's either that or else it will go over here in the corner, and you'll have your instruction zone in this corner where you can get your milk from. Probably be better actually. But then I guess, not sure what will go here. Probably nothing. Got some decorative stuff to bring in. I mean, you know, the stack of wood that was here, or stacks of wood that was down here, things like that need to be brought in. The farmhouse will stay as the one that's in there now, the default one, because, well, can't really do much. What difficulty did I put this on? Did I leave it on easy? No, I put it on easy because we want to sell some of the stuff in the sheds and do some stuff. So let's do that. Don't want to just stand around talking. Not sure how long I'll be going for. We'll see, because I probably won't be going that long really, but this was a needed change. Yeah, that really does need lowering. That just looks silly. This was only 8,000 litre capacity. That needs to change. This trailer's perfect for this map though. Well, it is when it's 12,000 capacity, or you know, or one that's a little bit bigger, but definitely makes for an interesting feel to the map. Feels weird now driving out of the farm, knowing that it's the 17 layout and coming down to the sell point. And just an FYI for the people who think the BGA looks silly on this map, it's going to change. It will make its way to the farm. So yeah, if you start in farmer mode, you'll get the BGA. If you don't start in farmer mode, there is no BGA. So at the moment it's currently here, but that will be moving. Because, you know, I want to have fun, and if you know, it kind of fits there, but the idea was that it was a sell point for everything was in one place, because the map's too small for sell points to be placed all over the place. And you know, I could have put a road in somewhere and gone there we go, but then it's taken away from what it was, and then it's just a fake road imaginary road that's been put in just per cell point there, or a cell point at somewhere on the, all of the area that this place was based on was farmland. But just sell off some of the stuff that we don't need, some of the crops, and we probably won't get much done. Just wanna see what we can do. No, that there isn't the button. I think it's lime. Lime? Is it because we're not under the trigger? Because the interaction trigger on the lime station is interfering with the trigger for this. Is that it? There we go. So that's interesting. Do we want to take... No, we don't want to take that down. Let's take some barley down as well. So that needs to be moved a bit further away, or the trigger for it needs to be moved a bit further away from the shed. That's a point. Can you access these in here? No, you can't. Okay. Are we going to get hooked up on that wall? No, good. Let's go and sell the barley then, and then we'll come back and we'll get some... What's next? Oats is the next one. We'll just keep selling a bit here and there, and in fact, we'll get the trailer upgraded before we sell any more after this. But we know the silo works. I know the cows working that they're working in the field, they're walking around in the field. Could buy some silage bales, I guess, and feed the cows some silage and some grass bales and test them, make sure that they will eat and their triggers work. It's basically what, 1,000. That's almost 1,100 per litre, or per 1,000 litres. Damn. That's silly price, is crazy. Let's go and upgrade the trailer though, because carrying 12,000 litres, you may as well carry all 8,000 litres, you may as well carry 12,000 litres and just be done with it. It's either flatbed or 12,000 litres. I don't see why you'd want the trailer being 4 or 8,000. Yeah, forward please. So we're lowering the trigger. Much better. Right, onwards and back to the farm, basically. Get some oats, go and sell that. And then we'll see. I don't know, something tells me that silage clamp won't work. Because it needs the XML file, I bet. Which is fine. Just, I bet I'm going to hit the lime, aren't I? Yeah. Of course. So that definitely needs to change, because that would just get very frustrating very quick. Yeah. Just because that lime station is just that little bit too close. Right, not barley. Oats. It is. I need to take 5 minutes just to fix the lime station without moving it. Basically, just changing its trigger, moving its trigger away outside of the shed, back over itself, and then literally 5 minutes, if that. And it's not like you can sell the lime station, because well you can't, but this is not the way that you sell oats. Definitely. No, we're turning far too soon. Now we can turn. There we go. That's why that trailer is perfect for this map. Giants made that trailer with, or brought that trailer into the game with maps like this in mind. Thank you, Giants. I'm tired. Oof. 20,000? What? For oats? Damn. There's me thinking we got good money for the barley at nearly 1100 per load. 20,000 for 12,000 litres. So 8,000 profit. Well, not 8,000 profit, but it's 8,000 net gain over what I thought was, or well, not really, but it's like, you know, 7,000 litres over what I thought barley's price was good at. But oats, that's what, nearly 1,200 per litre, per thousand, per tonne. Remember over this side to avoid the lime. Canola, there we go. Hey Shamari, sorry. Welcome to the stream. Testing Maypole V3, the pre-seasons edition. The difference being that these sheds, the farm layout is so you'd now have an actual cow pasture. Basically, it's the FS17 layout because this map was built for 19 in mind. So the farm itself was built for FS7 19, but it was released in FS17 because it was like the very end of 17, and just been plodding away, getting it all functional today. But this version 2 has only been out about 3 weeks now. FS UK it's been out less than a week, but PCSG it's been out like 3 weeks now. This week I think is the start of the 3rd week or the start of the 4th week, I don't know, I've lost track of days here, but version 3 will come out when Seasons is ready to go, and no one really has any information on as to when that may be, you know, but hopefully it won't be too long. Anyway, how are you? There we go. Bye canola. Can't see a thing. White building. Are we getting stuck on something? Oh, never mind. So oats sold for more than canola. Oats, 12,000 litres of oats sells what for more than what? Hang on, that can't be right. What's the no, days and oats. Oats 1600. Whoa. That's a big difference. Okay. Who'd have thought oats would be worth more than canola? So that means oats theoretically give us less yield than canola, and it can't be. So does that mean oats is the money maker in Farm Sim 19? If it's got the same yield as say wheat, but it's got a better price than canola, because sunflower and soybean won't give you that much of a yield. Definitely will not match the yield of wheat. So maybe Oats is the money maker. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Giants tend to, or anything that's new, they tend to have their focus on that particular thing. I guess they just want as many people using that particular item because it helps them with their licensing agreements or whatever it is that they have going on in the background. Nope, that's tea. That's pause. That's the one. Sunflower seeds. Let's take them. You like it? I don't know how long you've been here, but oh, it's in multiplayer, isn't it? So I can't jump on the cows. Never mind. So this is where you'll give your cows water. That needs testing. This is obviously where you feed your cows. This is your purchase area to buy your cows or sell them. There will be gates that will be on the map. I haven't got to them yet. This is where you'll have your milk pick up, which might move. Don't know yet. All the starting equipment is what you see already. Your lime station, which will be changed because there's a slight issue with it, and your water tank back here, and then bale storage sheds for if you need additional storage areas, because this is in 17 this was built with seasons in mind, so more storage sheds was required. And this is small to medium equipment. You know, you one of the testers managed to get Big Bud up here, not with the triple wheels or twin wheels, just Big Bud with normal standard single wheels, but managed to get Big Bud up here and through that shed amazingly. And I don't believe they did really. I think they catapulted it up here or something, to be honest. They flew it up. I don't know. Imagine trying to get Big Bud up this road. Scary. And again, he tried to pass two Big Buds down this road. Almost did as well. So, yeah. Definitely not as tight as what you think. Although it definitely feels like a tight map. But personally I think it's more fun that way. Let's see how much we get for this. It should be considerable amount because it's what, 2100 per ton. Hey David, take out all the hedges. I know, right? I could make them placeable now, but where's the fun in that? 26,000. Do I want to bring the soybean down? I may as well, because then that's the silo, not completely empty, but empty enough. And then go and buy some bales and use the auto stacker to bring them back, because I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. So if you come in here to get to the green, the one issue currently is when you press R to pick up to select what you want to take from the clamp, it can you can end up getting the trigger for this, and that's no good. So I will change that. I'll get that fixed. Not tonight, I won't, but I'll get that fixed. I've got it on my notebook, which is in my head. I have things to fix. Is it me or is the stream buffering, or is just my tablet trying to do some kind of update? Or not buffering, but it's like lagging. It's probably my tablet going. Yeah, I need to charge. Though it's nearly fully charged, so it ain't there. Maybe it is doing an update. Seems to be working fine now. Looks okay. So, oh no, we're going to hit that roof now, aren't we? No, we're going to just miss it. It's my tablet then just being, you know, it keeps sticking for me as that freezing moments. Yeah, we got stuck. Thank you. We want to get back to the farm. And sell off. No, not sell off. We need to get some bales and we'll begin feeding the cows. Once that part's tested, all that leaves to be tested at that point would be animal cleaning, which that's easy enough. The dirt area, manure, slurry, make sure that the triggers work for them, and the silage clamp. Have we made it? No, we did not. Joys of getting a trailer through a gap. Really? Oh, we might actually get the trailer in there. It's too big. Let's not try and do that. Let's try and get the trailer in here. Or not try, I know we can get the trailer in here because it's where it starts off now. Right, let's go and get that bale stacker and at least Aaron buy some bales, and we'll just do 4 of each, no, 8 of each, and straw. No, we'll just do 8 grass. Yeah, 8 grass and 8 silage, or 8 hay, one or the other. This is why I shouldn't stream late at night, because you get tired. So, from 9 o'clock on the night, I start getting tired. I just want to switch off, and the later it gets, the more I just want to collapse. Right, let's lease you. This one, that one, no, yep, hay bales, we'll take 8 of, no, not hay bales, oh, they're round bales, you can't do, well, in that case we do 8 hay, and you can't buy grass bales. I guess we'll be buying 8 of these, another 8 of these then. Put some car? What car? Time to make a mess. That's it. Right. Not sure what you mean by car. Put some in a car and take it up in that way. I'd have needed the front loader, and I can't be bothered to do front loader work. Not for 16 bales. It's like midnight here now. I just want to get this done and call it a night. Go get some sleep. We may have just clipped the something back there. May. It's fine. It's not our trailer. Well, will we get this under there and then be able to drop these off here? Maybe we would, but I was going to just leave this parks in there, but thinking about it, I want to get them as close to that shed as I ideally can. Put some car in the game. Oh, we've got a Jeep, a pickup, Jeep truck. I know what I meant, but there's very little use for the car or for anything like that. You know. Oh, we wasn't too close, was we? Oh, we was, maybe. There. Where are we going? Don't press buttons like that. Let's park this up here, out of the way, and turn off. Find the JD. Let's go and give the cows some hay. This will be fun. That's as high as we can reach. Okay. We can't go up any higher. There we go. We got there in the end. Ooh. Let's try and keep them as flat as we can. I think you'd want to be doing that in the front loader like this. 3 bales. But at least we know the trigger works. Are they cows? Of course you want to auto-save. Yeah, and the cows are showing us food in there. Good. Oh, 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 oh. Yep. That may have been a little abrupt stopping. See, it's brakes. It's all brakes or no brakes. There's no in between. And sometimes that gets you into trouble. Or can get you into trouble. That's why I don't like using brakes. It gets you into trouble. You don't need full brakes. Just gentle braking will do. Right, now the fun again. No, don't go forward. We just got them secure. Well, should we have a laugh? Let's see. Can you lift 5 bales up with this tractor? The answer is not really. Yes, I'm trying to let go. Do you want to let go? Thank you. Can you pick up 4 bales then? Just trying to find out what the limit is without putting a weight on. That 3 is definitely the limit then. Okay, good to know. If you want to do more than 3 with this tractor, you definitely need a weight. Right. I guess what we should do is actually test the water trigger, shouldn't we? Let's do that as well. I won't be able to test the silage clamp because I just won't have the time to do that. We don't want the front arms though. Let's go and get a water trailer. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have a beacon, does it? Oh well. May as well own it because, well, it makes sense. Right. Oh, the kids left their sweets again. One day they'll learn. Hey CDA Simulation, how you doing, bud? How are you today? Damn. And I'm out of coffee, that ain't good. Oh yeah, we'll have to go, well, we have to go this way anyway. That trailer was in we got well-behaved trailers. There it is. I was going to say it should be here. Might have to look at that trigger. What I might have to do is have, because I'm sure it... Really, are you full? Full of water? Nice to know. Then again, there is only 7 cows, so 1,000 litres per cow. Okay. Let's put this in here. And let's put this back here. there. And I guess we'll end it there. So I want to thank everyone for stopping by, and if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button if you liked what you've seen. If you wish to see more, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I go live. And members of the Monkey Show are all on the front page, so please be sure to check those out as well. They all do their own content. Sometimes we do multiplayer together, sometimes we do single player, and we do some interesting games. And until next time, I'll see you all later.